We're doing just a fun little stream today. Do some updates because I did a fucking awesome fundraiser stream last night and it went super well. So I'm really happy about that. And I just wanted to do kind of a follow up and say thanks again to everybody and just kind of hang out. So come on in and enjoy a little afternoon hangout session. How's everybody doing? What's up, Terry and Aaron and Zoe and Luke? How is there 5 of you in the chat but only 2 people in? It says there's only 2 people in so far. That's weird. But yeah, Aaron's doing okay. How are you? I'm good. I just was at the post office and I mailed the check out to the Minnesota DVS so that I can keep my license. So that's really good. I feel really great about that. And I'm bringing my car into the shop tomorrow to go and get those bearings replaced as well. Because during the stream, Noah said that he would match the donations, and that doubled it. So he sent that over this morning. That was the first thing I saw on my phone this morning, and I almost cried a little bit. I was like, like fuck, because yeah, it's been really difficult, and this time yesterday I was like, how the fuck, how am I gonna like get through this, and I was really just really stressed out and upset, and kind of just immediately had to start scheming, and I did, and a lot of people showed support. So yeah, it's been an emotional roller coaster over this last like 24 hours. I gotta say. Hey, what's up, Rod Ostrich? Yeah, fuck yeah, Noah. His only request for the kickdown was that I have to do a freestyle rap, but I'm gonna save that for another stream, because I don't see Noah in here right now, and also there is somebody working in the room next to me, and I don't want to just be like being super weird while he's working. So I'm gonna do like a musical stream sometime this week, and you will hear me attempt to freestyle rap, which it'll be funny. I have been known to rap while drunk. I have not done it since I quit drinking. So I don't know how that'll go, but we'll see it. Yeah, man, happy to have you in here, Rod Ostrich. It's been a minute. I mean, I know you're in the Discord all the time, but I haven't seen you in the live streams in a minute. But also, before yesterday, I hadn't streamed in about a week or so. Gnome says, hell yeah, I'll cry for you. Oh, thanks, man. And thank you to everybody that kicked down. Yeah, like, holy shit. Yeah. So today, I thought it would be fun to just get stoned and hang out with you guys for, like, about an hour. And then I'm going to go over to my friend's house and check out, they have a Honda CR-V that has some type of problem with it. So I'm going to see if I can get it running right. And if I do, I don't know. It could be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my diagnostic and some basic tools and just see what's going on with it. Just bought this MagSafe battery bank tonight. Something don't even work. That sucks, man. And it just sounds like a great plan. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't expect to be able to just like be able to pay that. I thought I was gonna have to be hustling for a couple days, but that's not the case. So now I have the rest of the day, because I have to wait for that check to get over to Minnesota now. and that'll probably take like a couple days. So I figure by Monday I'll be able to go into the DMV and finish the license renewal thing, which, you know, I've already paid for the license renewal. I just need to take the test now. And it's like a 25 question test or something. Should be pretty simple, straightforward. Yeah. But that, like, when I went to the DMV yesterday and I was trying to do that, and they told me, like, oh, you're gonna have to call the Minnesota DMV and see what the holdup is, because we can't do anything here because of that. I was like, oh no. I called them, and when they told me what I had to pay them, I was just like in shock. Like, how in the hell am I gonna be able to do this? Because it's like, you know, I've been so broke, and just really just shoestringing it for a while now. Alright, I'm gonna roll. Oh, it's loud out here. I'm gonna roll a fucking. I'm just gonna roll a joint with a bunch of keef in it. Yeah, group toke. Smoke them if you got them. And also, I didn't talk about it on the stream yesterday because it wasn't really on topic, but after, like, I didn't talk much about Wasteland, but I went to Wasteland weekend. It was really, really fun. I got a free ticket, which is crazy because it's an expensive ticket, and I went out and had a lot of fun. And the day afterward, I went out and I camped out in the middle of the desert, within full view. Like, I was looking straight at the new detention center that opened up out in the middle of the desert in California City, and I knew it was like pretty insane when I went there. Like, that was something that I had wanted to scope out and just like scout the location, and I did, and I still like really just can't shake that weird feeling that I got from just like being there and seeing it. Yeah, it's kind of been on my mind like all day, actually. I mean, ever since that. Cass says the short was cool. I think it was a short. Yeah, I took a lot of good videos of the party. I don't know why I don't get very many views when I upload shorts on YouTube, but, you know, whatever. But I did upload one, and I've got some more videos that I took from the last few weeks that I'm gonna edit and upload to the Patreon. And I told my hosts from Wasteland that I would make another edit for them too, so that'll at least get uploaded and you guys can see a little bit more from Wasteland. Ooh, this is gonna be a hefty J. I just dumped a bunch of keef on it. How's everybody's day going? How's your week been going? Let me know what's going on. Also, I think a couple of other folks, like Dave, one of our mods here on my channel, kicked down after my stream and said, "I know you already reached your goal, but go buy a snack on me," or something like that. So thanks, Dave. And there was a couple other people who kicked down too, and I will check on that and shout them out. How you doing, Oblivious? Yeah, I'm pretty ecstatic. I know I don't like show my emotion that much, but I'm very, very happy. I'm ecstatic. It's a good day, and it's gonna be a good weekend as well. And I'm gonna have my car a lot safer tomorrow. I'll bring it into the shop and it'll be in and out in a few hours. I really like the shop that I've been bringing my car to. They do a good job and they're reasonable and knowledgeable. Like, that's kind of how it goes when you at least somewhat know what you're doing with cars and you know what you're talking about. Like, I've never had a place like not try to like hook me up and help me out when they realize like I've already diagnosed the issue. I know what's needing to be done. Hey, there he is, Noah. What's up? I wanted to say thank you again. Thank you so much. And I owe you a freestyle rap. I was gonna do like a musical stream at some point this week. Play some guitar and I'll rap for you. Uh, I don't know if I got it in me today because there's somebody in the room next door and I'm a little self-conscious. I don't want to say weird shit with this guy working next to me. But thank you, dude. You like I almost cried. I don't get emotional, but I was just like, oh yeah. Like I knew you were good for it, but like my brain doesn't accept something as real until it happens. So fuck, dude. That was it was a really emotional wake up. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, you did just see Piglerick. I got this is my lighter. Fuck yeah, everybody say fucking let's see. I don't even know. Say Noah, you rock. Tell him thank you, because this man just this person just changed my life also, and the rest of you guys, all of you folks that kicked down yesterday, completely changed the course of my life, just in a matter of hours. Oblivious says, pretty reasonable reaction considering the world we live in. Don't believe it till it happens. Yeah, especially when you know that, like, I've lived on the street for a lot of years and had a pretty rough life, so, you know, that scarcity mindset is very, very real. Hey, what's up, Zoe? Yeah, it's yeah, the world is, especially in the U.S., things are pretty crazy. Like I was talking about earlier, sitting next to that detention center was pretty intense. And I've been paying attention to the Samud flotilla that is bringing food and relief and supplies to Gaza right now. And last night they were boarded by Israeli troops, and many of the ships went dark, the communications went dark. But it sounds like one of them did make it through. Wow, we got some new folks in chat here. Don't be a dumbass or I'm gonna hide you, and then it's just like, that's all you get. So, you know, if you want to be a hater, at least let's stick around long enough to know how to be a hater, because when you just like come in and say stupid shit, it just makes you look stupid. But I'm super down to troll trolls. You know, keep them coming. If you wanna step right up, I'll take a whack at it. I enjoy a little bit of fuckery now and again. And for the rest of you, I love you. You're great. And it's a good day. And if you're new here and you're not a troll, welcome. Hi, I'm corneliusvango, and I do all sorts of crazy shit. Rach says, I love seeing people like you, how you're so real. Thank you. Yeah, I really can't help that. Yeah, there's no helping that. Uh-huh. Phil says, congrats on getting sober. Thank you, man. It's been like a year and like 8 months or something like that, going on 2 years. I'm really happy about it, and it's changed my life also for the better in a lot of ways, which I talked about on yesterday's stream a lot. Because yesterday was it was a crazy day, and I had to figure out how I was going to be able to pay $680, and y'all kicked down, and Noah doubled it. So now I'm fucking good, and I'm gonna bring my car into the shop tomorrow. But Yeah, I shared a few things that I've learned in recovery and some tales from um, being a drunken, crazy person. Yes. Phil says I quit cold turkey in August. Drunk people are annoying. Yeah, that's true. Drunk people are pretty annoying. I always thought I was not like the least annoying drunk, but that's not entirely true. But yeah. Yes, amazing humans. I have been blessed with the absolute cream of the crop followers, supporters, and fans. Um, I maybe that says something about my character, but also it says a lot about your character. Um, real recognize real, I guess. Rage says drunk people are annoying only when you're not drunk, Lamau. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I liked being drunk too, because like I just kind of couldn't stand being around most people anyway. Phil says I got a new school bus with all my booze money. Hell yeah, dude. Shit, I'm gonna look at my thing and see how much money I've saved since quitting alcohol. Let's take a look here. And yet, even then, even so, I've been broke. I don't know how the fuck I was ever able to buy that much booze. I think a lot of it, I don't know. Oh shit, Peter just kicked down on PayPal. Thank you so much, Peter. Holy shit. Man. Yeah, fuck yeah, making it rain. I appreciate you. Oh wait, where's my sobriety tracker? Let's see. There it is. I haven't looked at this in a while. But when I was first quitting, this was like I would look at this like many times a day and just follow like because it does like a countdown here. You see it, and then when you're like craving booze, then you just look at the countdown or the count up, I guess, and it's like you can see those seconds ticking away, and it makes it kind of more real. Like you're like, oh, 1 year and 10 months. That's dope. Okay, let's see how much money I've saved. Savings. 30K. Holy shit. Money spent per day. Yeah, about $30, like on average. That's not cap. That's real, chat. Holy shit. I don't even know how the fuck I would even like. I don't know how I did it. I think for many years, like on the street, I would just like spange people for booze, and like I didn't actually spend money, or I would like busk on the street, and then all of that money that people would kick down while I was busking would go straight to booze, and I just never even like really counted it. Long Don Silver says no beats this year. No, I actually had an appointment this morning to get a referral from my doctor for UCLA prosthetics. So that is also going through, and they've tried to expedite it so that it will get reviewed faster because it is a very urgent issue. So hopefully sometime in the not so distant future, in the next couple weeks or so, I will be able to start the process of getting a new prosthetic at UCLA. And there very well could be some issues with it. Like the insurance company might fight it, and that'll take like a month or two. But it's yeah. What app is that? This is I Am Sober. It's just called I Am Sober, and like this is the whoops. This is the icon here. It's just I Am Sober. That's it. It's pretty cool, and you can you can use it for anything that you're trying to. There you can type in your own thing that you're trying to get off of, even if it's just like maybe you eat too many donuts or some shit, or I don't know. For me, I there was a point in my life for a few months where I ate like a pizza almost every day, and that was really not good. That was also when I was like 230, 240 pounds, but you know. And then I lost a bunch of weight, and I hit the road at like about 190, I want to say. Yeah, I dropped a lot of weight just like hiking and playing in the woods and stuff. And I hit the road at like 190. I got down to like 175 for like a couple years, and that until now was the least I have weighed in my entire adult life, and I felt like really small and petite, you know, like that was the closest like I had felt that I'd been being like conventionally attractive or something, and I didn't really like it because you know I'm trans, so back then I appeared more feminine, um, and I didn't like the way that I got treated by people because of it. But now that I've been on T for a few years, and you know, I pass different, differently. I I don't hate the way that people treat me. Um, you know, most folks in public just like take me for a dude, which I am, but like a non-binary dude, you know. Long Dong says, "Good for you. Hope it goes well." Thank you. Yeah, I really hope that it goes quickly and doesn't. Yeah, I hope that I don't have to fucking spend a bunch of hours on the phone with the insurance company again, because that would suck. Janet says, "Did you get the cash?" I got 680 in donations yesterday, plus a little extra that Wisdom kicked down because she's a fucking baller. And I went straight to the post office the moment it opened this morning, and I wrote a money order, got it in the mail. So by Monday, I should be able to go back to the DMV and get my license renewed for real. Yeah, holy shit, $290,550. How the fuck did I even make that kind of? My brain is baffled. Like, that's more than I've ever made. I guess, you know, I guess I get pretty industrious when I'm addicted to alcohol. It's just like, now I gotta figure out how I can take that tenacity and apply it to shit that's actually, like, good for me. Because if I could do that to wrestle up some fucking liquor, why can't I do it to to get my life in order, man? That's crazy. This last couple years, I've mostly been focusing on just like healing myself and becoming better and learning how to human without being wasted all the time. So that's been my focus. But now I've got that down. So now I can focus on like getting some type of stability. You know, like I don't want to be rich and I don't care for capitalism, but I do want to be able to like take care of basic shit, um, and get money back to the community as well. I'm taking a second to. Oh, hey, what's up, Rob K? Rob K also kicked down yesterday and fucking kicks ass. Thank you again. This is a chill morning, happy good stream, and I owe Noah a freestyle rap. I'm gonna do a musical stream later this week and just play some of my songs and play a few covers and also attempt to do a freestyle. And that'll be my big thanks to everybody for helping me out of a tight spot. We'll just have fun, get stoned, and make some music. Patty N says daily habits like booze or coffee can really add up. Oh yeah, it's true. It's crazy though, like I'm like how? I don't even make that kind of money. Like what the fuck? Yeah, crazy. And that's like maybe even a conservative estimate. Like during the end there, when I actually was making like a reasonable amount of money, like I guess during the winter season in slabs, I was making a lot of money like through bar sales and donations, through library donations and stuff, and through the bar. Um, I guess it helps if you're running a bar. But like some days I was drinking like $50 worth of booze. That's insane. 29K in 1 year and 10 months. Like I don't think I make more than like I don't think I make more than 15K in a year. Like me, I don't know. Like I don't know if I on paper I make 12K a year. I make about $1,000 a month, but that's like give or take. I don't know. That's just what I tell the government. I'm too poor for them to come after my ass anyway. Like, I prefer to barter and do work trade and like mutual aid instead of just like only relying on money exchange. That's kind of part of my lifestyle too. And when my leg's not all fucked up, I can do a lot more. Ugh, Patty says awesome. Being sober is the bigger achievement. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm smoking weed right now, but California sober, it counts. Yeah. Yeah, life is crazy. It's been crazy. And I've got really, really good feelings about this upcoming year, too. I know I've been saying that for a while, but like the T-Boy wrestling thing is really kicking off. They just announced next year's tour. I'm going to be driving up to Portland for T-Boy wrestling on the 7th. I'm going to be heading up on the 7th. Try to be there by nightfall on the 8th. Get everything all set up and hang out for the 9th. And on the 10th and the 11th is the actual event. So I'm really excited to wrestle again. And I'm really excited to drive up to Portland. We're going to go see War Torn Portland and have a trans dude wrestling match with a bunch of queers, and yeah, it's gonna be dope. Gonna have a lot of fun, gonna have a good time, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of camping. If not on the way back, the way up, then on the way back down. I want to do like at least a night or two of camping out. That'll be good for my soul. Phil says, I've checked your channel out over the last 7 years. I'm proud of you. Hell yeah, man. If you've been watching for 7 years, you know what I used to be like back in the day. And like, before I started live streaming, you know, it was more about like the adventures that I was going on. But I was definitely like an alcoholic then too. Just like not as bad as I was around the time I started live streaming. It's not like those don't coincide. That's just kind of the path I was on at that point. No, honestly, I was always that bad, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to delude myself. I just, you know, didn't talk on live stream before because I didn't have the capabilities to live stream, so y'all didn't see me then. I was like proper dirty kid back when I started my channel, you know, like fucking just gutter punk, dirty kid, doing no good for nobody, just kind of hanging out. I wasn't being a bad person. I was like going on adventures and doing cool stuff. Just like, you know, I just didn't give a fuck about anything. Now I do. I give a fuck about a lot of things. And thank you for saying that, Phil. I appreciate it. Patty, you should definitely get that app. It's pretty cool. You can use it for whatever. You can type in your own thing if you want to. It just, whoa, sorry about that. It just helps to keep track. And keeping track, like, I didn't realize how much that was gonna help me until I got the app, and I was like, okay, you know, now it's like a real commitment. They're giving me notifications every day to check in, and I have to write. I was like really steadfast about it too. I wrote like a little quick journal entry for each day. Maybe I'll release those at some point and you guys can read them. They're fucked up though. I don't want to show anybody, like, or I didn't. I would though if people want to see, because like it's still there. I wrote a bunch of little journal entries during my first few weeks of detox. Yeah, it's dark though. Really, really dark. If anybody's ever been kind of in that state, you know how fucking dark shit gets. Phil says, I'm 50, been outside my whole life. 8 buses and being sober driving a bus is so fun now. Hell yeah. Like driving buses as a job or like traveling? So that's very different to me. Oh, where's my drink? Oh yeah, you guys like my pants? Check these out. These are one of a kind, made at the shop. Phil is an old school street kids P&W. Dope, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Well, cheers. I love it when fellow rubber tramps and travelers join the chat, because like I talk to folks that aren't from the culture a lot, because there's only so many of us, but I also, I'm not like trying to, I guess, like capture traveling life to expose it to the world, like I also want to talk and reach out to people that are riders, travelers, tramps, etc. Phil never had a job. That's cool. I have also never had a real job. I've done a lot, like, I've done real jobs, like very real, difficult, fucked up labor jobs and stuff. But like typically paid under the table or like as a gig or something. Yeah, I've never had like a desk job or something. Yeah, I'm an anarchist. I'm a career anarchist. I've been living outside of society for a really, really long time. And even being here in LA, I'm still like not integrated into LA society. I'm kind of living parallel to it, or yeah, in the liminal zones, the interstitial zones here. I'm just kind of doing my thing, which has been really fun to navigate, actually. And I've learned a lot of things about the legal system as well, which is very useful and interesting. So I feel like I'm kind of on my intel arc, like I'm learning how to like play enough by the rules to be accepted into certain environments or whatever, while not sacrificing my moral code. David says, "What do we have here, chat? What are we looking at? What's going on here? Who is this? Tell David. They seem confused." I'm gonna get Satan a treat. Oh yeah, one thing. If you recycle stuff, like a lot of people don't know. I'm about to go on a recycling rant. Hold on. One sec. Satan, you want a treat? So a lot of people don't know what's recyclable and what's not. They think that if it's able to be recycled, that's recyclable. That is not the case. You put paper and stuff in your recycling bin, they're not going to do shit with that. Also, here, the stuff that is useful that they still purchase is aluminum cans and glass and like PET plastic only. Um, you can't recycle liquor bottles, like plastic liquor bottles, for example. Um, you can recycle this type of stuff. If it's got the marks on it, where is it? Where's the recycling marks? There we go. If it's got like these little marks on them, you can recycle those. They'll take them. But if you're putting other stuff that's not like glass, plastic with the marks on it, the PET and shit, or American CRV, you know, it'll say like the CRV on there, like anything else, and you're actually making it worse. Because it takes more resources to process out all that extra bullshit. So if you're putting like fucking pizza boxes in there, or some cereal boxes, like most cereal boxes you can recycle. Let's see, newspapers, just like waste paper in general, stick from, you know, whatever, then you're actually making it worse. Also, China stopped taking our recycling. That was our biggest buyer of aluminum. The recycling companies still do buy aluminum and PET plastic and glass, but glass isn't really worth it because it's not worth the weight that it takes to carry over there. Like, it'll disintegrate into the earth. That's the least necessary to recycle. It's just the same. You can still take this and get money for it, but not everybody wants to do that because it actually is involved in sorting your recycling. So what I do is I put only like my cans and plastic water bottles. I don't like to use them, but people give them to me a lot, so, you know. And then put only those into a bag, a shopping bag, and I save those. And then when I see a homeless person on the street digging around looking for recyclables, because that's what they're doing when they're digging around in the garbage. They're not looking for food. We live in America. They don't have to do that. They're looking for recyclables so they can go get money. You just give your bag to them, and like that's 1,000 times cooler than putting it in your state-issued blue recycling bin. So, pro tip. That's my recycling rant. Patty says, yeah, even China was rejecting U.S. recyclables because it was cost prohibitive. Yeah, 100%. It's all a fucking sham. It really is. It's a fucking psyop to make you feel like you're actually doing something to make the planet better, but you're not, because what they're doing cancels all of that out. Not only does it cancel it out, but it actually just like makes a bigger problem. Jay Clark says, I've been a slave to society for 30 years, same job 24 years. This is why I love your channel. You're not a prisoner and aren't afraid to take the leap. I never had the opportunity to be integrated into society because of the type of person that I am. I'm just wired different, and I'm incompatible with the capitalist induced social structure and like the, you know, the structure that is, I guess, the workforce, you know, that streamlined workforce, kind of like, my brain does not function in that way. And I've talked about it a lot, but, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're so inspiring for choosing to go and live the way that you do. And it's like, I really didn't. I was homeless while still in high school, lived in a fucking crack house, and later got a van. My dad kicked me down a van, so I lived in a van, and that was like me trying to move up in the world. I ended up traveling and never stopped until I started living in Slab City. But I mean, it's never too late to do what you want to do, and you don't have to go all in either. You can just like incorporate lesser elements of counterculture that you can into your regular life, and just keep doing that little by little, and eventually you'll be like, wow, my life is fucking awesome actually, and I live on my own terms. You know, you just implement those things that you can implement, like recycling. Actually learning what you can recycle. Like, actually try to bring recycling to a recycling center, so that way you know. And you know, you can start giving it to homeless people, because it's nice. And yeah. Or, you know, stuff like that. Or like going and camping more often, or trying to barter for stuff that you can barter for, or buying used stuff from people on the internet. I know it's sketchy to meet random people, but I've never had a bad experience like doing Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. It's better to buy used stuff. It's way cheaper too. You can have nice things. You just gotta be smart about it. Heidi says, I better stop putting paper in the recycling bin. I mean, like I said, cereal boxes, they have like the little mark on them, the recycling mark. If the paper or cardboard has a recycling mark on it, then you can put it in your recycling bin. But you know, it doesn't really like that helps. That saves the trees. And they don't buy cardboard though, so don't give paper materials to street people that are looking for recyclables, because they don't get money for that. But I mean, yeah, cutting down on paper waste is always good. I'm just saying, like, they can't do anything with most paper waste unless it has a mark on it. I'm gonna grab, wait, I was gonna grab another LaCroix here. That's what I was gonna do. And I just gave my recycling bag to a nice old lady on the street, so I gotta start a fresh bag. That's the first one. And I saved the tabs so I can make jewelry. Cheers. Where's my phone? Man, I'm stoned now. Shit. I haven't been this stoned on live stream in a while. Yep. Hey, Satan. I'm gonna make it cheese rain before the end of the stream. Soon, Satan. Soon. Whoa. We're gonna make it rain cheese sprinkles for Satan. Patty says, once I went to a recycling center and there was such a long line that I gave my bags to a guy who rode in on the bike. He was so happy. Yeah, I've done that too. Especially when I'm just passing through somewhere and I'm trying to get rid of the recycling in my van or something. I'll just like find the coolest looking home bum and give it to them. There we go. Yeah, yep. This is a fucking kick it stream. I feel very relieved. Yeah, very relieved and just like tired though, and accomplished. Wow, we got some new folks in here. They appear to be 14 years old, so I'm gonna put them on forever timeout. There you go. Patty says you need to eat real food. That's a very good idea. After my stream yesterday, like I wanted to order a pizza, but I also still didn't know if I would be able to do that and then afford the things that I needed to get. So I made myself some cheesy rice with whey protein scoops in it and a bunch of butter, and that was pretty good actually. Yeah, but you're right, I do need to go. I'm gonna go and get some a nice lunch after this, especially since Peter and Dave kicked down. So yeah, definitely be able to. I should order a pizza actually. I should order it like right now. I'm gonna order a goddamn pizza. Wait, I don't know. I want like a salad though or something. This is what happens to me. I'm like, oh, I should eat something healthier than that, but I'm boycotting fucking Uber Eats. I'm boycotting Uber, cause fuck Uber. And my go-to like healthy meal was Moon Bowls. It's like this chain like ghost kitchen that I feel really like using because I don't really know the moral implications of that. But they make a really like Korean style health food bowl. But there's a place right below me that I can get some delicious Vietnamese food, so maybe that's my go-to. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Much healthier. Big salad with pepperoni, eggs, and bacon. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Definitely not rice again. I've been living off of rice and oatmeal for weeks now, with occasional like other nutrition sprinkled in there, like protein bars and stuff. But then I ended up buying my own bag of just like straight whey protein, nothing else in it, just straight whey protein, and just adding it to shit myself. Cause like that's just what they're doing with all those protein bars and protein snacks and protein enriched blah blah blah. Literally, they're just adding fucking scoops of whey protein into everything. That's it. You can buy your own and just like add it to your oatmeal, add it to your rice, add it to your shake, add it to whatever, add it to your coffee even. I've been doing like MCT oil and some whey protein and this fancy coffee creamer that's like coconut based, but it's got like reishi mushrooms and like cordyceps and turkey tail and shit in it. That's like my super breakfast pretty much. It's very keto, but very, very good. I mean, keto is good. I was doing like a fucking dirty alcoholic keto for a while. Oh yeah, let's make it rain for Satan. Satan, are you a baby? You're such a puppy. Oops. And don't worry, this rug is very clean. I sweep it often. Make it rain on the puppy. She's gonna find every single piece of that cheese. Not a single piece of cheese will be left on the floor. Wow. Good job, Satan. Yes, she is baby. Jay Clark says, I've been doing MCT oil, cinnamon, cacao, and heavy whipping cream in my coffee. Good stuff. Yeah, that's solid. Hell yeah. Zoe says, the desert cheeseburger you made at Slabs Rock, man. Yeah, that was really fun. And that was like a good stream with Jeff, too. Y'all got to meet Jeff a little bit. And I never talked about this, but yo, I was like climbing on a ladder when I thought I ended the stream, right? And it was dark. I had just like, you know, I don't know. And I put it in my pocket, and it turns out that the stream was still running for like a good hour, recording Jeff and I's conversation while we were eating our burgers and kicking it for the evening. And I went back and listened to it to make sure that I didn't say anything that I shouldn't be saying on live stream, like sensitive personal information or shit like that, you know. And I listened to the whole thing, and it was actually really wholesome. So I just kept it up. It was It was kind of fun, actually. It was really cute. Zoe says, yeah, I was listening to it. He kept that little dog. Yeah, man, he's still got him. The little dog's name is Archimedes. He named him Archimedes. Patty says, I saw that and heard the crunch of the buns. You were very civil. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, pretty wholesome stuff. It was cute. Yeah, Jeff still got the dog. Archimedes is the cute little guy. He had a little bit of a cough when I left, and I was really worried about it, but I haven't heard anything about it since. And Jeff sent me an adorable picture of him sitting in the water bowl. What's your favorite land animal and air animal? I don't know. I like capybaras. They're chill as fuck. I'm assuming you mean like currently living animals. I like bats for air animals. Capybaras and bats. That's what I say. What about you? What's your favorite animals? To everybody in chat, what's your favorite animals? I don't know. Now we're just killing time. I'm stoned. I'm about to go to my friend's house. Tell me about your favorite animals. Why not? And I'm gonna make it rain cheese on Satan again. This is the reprobate confetti. Cheese for the cheese dog. Hooray! What a good day. Beep. There we go. Satan gets a cheese rain. Love some dog therapy. Oh, here we go. Found him. Found him. Found him. Found him. Found him. She's just like, what are you doing? Yeah. Look, there's one up there. Look. Satan. Look. There we go. You're so cute, Satan. She's like, don't distract me. Diguli says that Vietnamese coffee is a bomb. Very strong, very sweet, made in condensed milk. Hell yeah, I like Vietnamese coffee. She's on the hunt. Yeah, she's very, very focused when it comes to cheese or ball. Okay, I'll give you a couple more. Why do I... Okay. Dude, I roll cheese like I roll my fucking hand-roll cigarettes. Is that the stupidest shit you've ever seen? Sometimes I even get like a piece of tape and like tape it so it's like rolled like this. And this is a true story. I was at the internet cafe in Slabs like a while ago, and I fucking reached in my pocket for what I thought was my cigarettes, and I pulled out a fucking bag of cheese. And like, it took me a moment. I like pulled it out of my pocket, and I was just like, I like unroll it, and I was like, wait, dude. Look what was in my pocket, rolled up like a fucking bag of cigarette. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge now. That's how you know a crust punk. Not the pocket cheese, yeah, for real. It does let the air out. Yeah, it keeps a lot better too, even if it's in your pocket all day. It'll still be good. It'll be like a little soft, but that's better. You sprinkle it on your chips. It's all warm from your pocket. There's another pro tip for today, pocket cheese. Don't leave home without it. Make sure you roll it up like a drug bag. Hi, Satan. You got a toy? You got a toy? Let me see. Let me see. You don't want none of this. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. I'm gonna drink some water too. Let's see. Alright, we're getting close to the top of the hour here. I typically do 1 hour streams, that's kind of my thing. I did a 3 hour stream yesterday. I was expecting to have to do like 5 hours or some shit. I was like locked in. I got a case of LaCroix and some fucking cheese and stuff, and I was like ready to go, but it went really, really well. And I'm still kind of just like in shock and really relieved, and you know, things are gonna be going good. It's gonna be up from here on out. Also, if you're not in the Discord server and you're vibing with the chat here, you can join the Discord server and you can chat with folks all day long. It's a really good group, really fun Discord server. I think it's fun. People post articles and pictures and links and videos and have really crazy conversations, and there's like a support room where people are really sweet to each other and help each other through issues. And yeah, I really like the health center. That's kind of cool, checking in on that and reading about stuff I didn't know about, because people discussing things that they've experienced. Alright, I'm going to check and see, just in case anybody else kicked down. I haven't really been trying to solicit for kickdowns, but if you do want to get down with the kickdown, you can. There are links in the description. I don't see any mods in chat right now to post the links, but you can find them. There's like a little dots in the corner there, and then you can like click on description and click one of those links if you really want to. But I'm just really relieved. And yeah, and I guess like once I get past all this bullshit, which like, you know, is happening, like I'm bringing my car in tomorrow, got the check-in, etc. I'm gonna be turning my resources towards Slab City Library and working on that for the beginning of the season. Oh hey. That's right. What's from 3:30 to 10? Oh. Oh, I forgot I have a job today. I'm bartending, actually. Need to be there. Okay, where is it again? House show. Okay, cool. I guess I'm working a bar at a house show. I'm gonna have to tell my friend that I can't go and visit with her, because that's what I was gonna do. Okay, well, shit. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna head out, and thank you guys for joining me. Thanks again. I'll be doing some more streams this week, and come and join the Discord server. I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Oops. Bye.